Hey everybody, I told everybody I was going to do a video for you guys tonight, kind of answer some of the questions that I've been seeing. So, first we'll start off with, some people had some questions about the actual cabins themselves. They are very similar to a hotel room. They are a little more condensed and smaller, obviously because they have a lot of rooms on just one ship. But the bathrooms come equipped with shampoo and conditioner, but I would suggest bringing your own, just because, you never know how your hair is going to react or your skin or anything like that. You don't want to have any breakouts, so I would suggest bringing your own anyway. Also, in the shower there is a line, which most people don't notice. If you look at the end of the shower, you'll see a little metal ring that you can pull across and hang underneath the shower spout, and that is to hang wet clothes on, so you can hang your bathing suits and your towels and whatnot up there. The bathrooms are very small. When you walk in, it'll be like off to the right. You step up into it. I mean, it's pretty small. You can almost sit down, wash your feet in the shower, go to the bathroom, and wash your hands all at the same time. So everybody getting ready in the bathroom at the same time is not going to happen. But there are, in the rooms, there's a mirror above the dresser that everybody can use. Again, keep in mind that there are only 1 or 2 outlets in the room, so bring power strips. So it's very similar to a hotel, depending on what kind of room you have. Sometimes it'll just be 2 beds and a small couch. It could be 2 beds and 2 bunk beds if you have a quad. And if you have a balcony, you have the balconies at the end. So they're very similar to a hotel room. They're just a little bit smaller. The next thing that I'm going to address is, people were asking about theme nights and whether you need to dress up and when to get dressed and so on and so forth. All the themes happen at night. Generally the Lido deck parties don't start until about midnight, sometimes later. I know that may sound a little strange, but it's true because they do the stuff in the, like the concerts and whatever beforehand. Some people dress up, before dinner. Some people kind of take time while the other, like group A is in the concert, they go when they get ready, and vice versa. So it just depends really what you want to do. You don't have to participate, but it's fun. It's interesting to see all the different costumes and the different stuff that people come up with, and it just makes the atmosphere better. I'm trying to think of some of the other stuff. We are getting closer. Obviously, we're about 3.5 weeks away. I would say by the end of next week, we should be getting our final email from Rose Tours. In that email, it will have the full itinerary. And that's when you can really plan out your time and when you want to do things and when your concerts are and, everything like that. You can really make your full-on plan. Also in that email will be a link for you to go onto the Carnival Cruise website and print all of your documentation. This is where you're going to print your luggage tags. This is where you're going to print your stuff to get on the boat. You will have a list of information that you will have to fill out before you can print everything. And everybody in your room needs to fill all of this out before anybody can print their stuff. So make sure that if you have roommates that everybody goes on, fills out all of their documentation. You'll fill out information about your passport. You'll fill out emergency contact information. If you are using a credit card while on the ship, that you'll put it on there. Then if you want to purchase the soda sticker, which is where you can get unlimited soda while you're on the ship, you can do it then too. So this is very, very important. So once you get that email from Rose Tours, immediately have you and all your roommates go on, fill out the information, print your stuff, and then you're done. I always keep a folder of all my documentation. Going along with that, the day that we board the ship, I generally get a group of people together, like 10 of us, to get a shuttle from the hotel, whatever hotel you're staying at. It's usually about $10 a person, if that. They'll take you directly to the port. When you get to the port, there's going to be guys standing out there that are going to offer to take your luggage. Whatever you don't want to carry on your person. I suggest doing that because you don't want to lug all your stuff around. So you just drop your stuff off with them. Make sure you have your tag on there, the one that's colored, that you print off from the carnival site, and your luggage will magically appear at your door. And you want to tip the guy. They work on tips, so that's always a nice little thing to do for them. And then you'll go and you'll stand in line, and once they start letting people through security, and one little thing, because I actually got in trouble for this last year, inside you'll see the thing that says, Port of Miami, it's really cool in there, and you'll want to take a picture or something like that. They don't allow you to do that because of customs, and through security they do not allow you to take a picture inside of the security area, so don't try, because they'll yell at you. So you'll go through security just like you would at an airport, take all your metal stuff off, whatever, and you'll go up an escalator, and you'll be handed a number or a letter, and that is how they're going to start calling people to get on the boat. Excuse me. So you'll get in line, you go up to a carnival representative, give them all your documentation, your ID, your passport, all of that information, your reservation, which you'll also print from the carnival site, and then they will give you a little envelope that has your wristband in it. Your wristband is your color based, and that wristband is what you will keep on from that moment on until you get off the ship. Don't take it off. They're very durable. It will last through showers in the ocean and everything like that. And you'll also get to keep it as a keepsake. They'll put it on you, and then you keep that on from then on. And they will give you an itinerary that shows the full itinerary of the entire cruise. It will also have a map of inside the theater what color sits where, and you'll have a seat assignment and everything, so you'll know exactly where you'll be sitting before you even get on the boat for the concerts. Then you'll go and you'll sit and wait, and they'll say Zone 4, board the boat now. So that if you have a little card that says Zone 4, you go and you are allowed on the ship. Once you get on the ship, they tell you that you are not allowed to go to your room until 1 o'clock. They generally start boarding the ship around noon. So you just go, you look around, take pictures, have a drink, you're on vacation, so enjoy yourself. So that's, one of the biggest things about getting there is just make sure you're, at the port by noon, and that way you can get on the boat. It doesn't leave until 4 o'clock, but I would suggest getting there early because the lines are really long, and they're checking a lot of people in, and you don't want to be left behind, you don't want to be stuck in line, you don't want to be the last person on the ship, that sort of thing. So, some other questions I saw were about door decorations. Generally, they don't give us a theme. Sometimes it's in the last email that Rose Tours sends out, but 2 weeks is pretty, not a lot of time to plan. I would just say just be creative. Come up with your own stuff, whatever you want to do. Old pictures, new pictures, you could come up with anything that you want to do. You don't have to decorate your door if you don't want to. It's fun to see all the stuff that people come up with. A lot of people just put, they'll put Post-its out to say, hey, write us a note, or hey, what's your Twitter name so I can follow you on Twitter, or whatever the case may be. There's lots of stuff that people do, so just be creative. The door dimensions itself, they are 6 foot 8 inches high and 22.5 inches wide. It's a very skinny door, and most of the rooms all have space on both sides of the door, kind of like, they're not like pegboard, like you can put tape on them, so you can, you'll have space on either side of your door. If you're making a big poster, make sure you make room for the handle on the door. There's no windows or anything, it's like a peephole. And I think, if I remember correctly, that the doors are magnetic, so I believe you can put magnets on the door. They don't allow you to put tacks in the door, obviously. You can use tape, you can use those little 3M hook stick thingies, tacky stuff, whatever, poster tape, stuff like that. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, we should be getting the email in about a week and a half. Everybody just be creative with the themes, and like I said, you don't have to participate. It's completely up to you, and yeah, so I will see all of you guys in a few weeks, and just get excited, and remember to pack everything that you need to pack, including, I've got my pile sitting here, I've got my got my sunblock and my shampoo and conditioner and all that fun stuff, and just be ready to have a good time. And yeah, so if you guys have any other questions, you can post comments on here and I can do another video, or I can just type in answering. So see you guys soon. Bye.